What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka Puerto Rican Face Mendoza, in the building with Alan Siebrecht, two-time OTS winning.
Yeah.
My bad. Two-time OTS champion, also regional topper last year, and he's trying to do it again this year. He's gonna try to get that next top, and I think he is. He feels good. He feels ready. He's about to take this. Just a player interview. It's been a long time since I've done anything on the channel. I need to talk to somebody about the state of the game. See what somebody else's thoughts other than mine, because, you know, as just a quick background, I quit the game. I don't play no more. Sold everything. So just for y'all that don't know. So, alright, Alan, yo, how you feeling today?
Feeling good, man.
Good, man.
Have a couple beers in me. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I had a couple beers tonight. So maybe these answers will be a little more truthful. So, Alan, what are you playing?
I'm playing BAs, Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss, for y'all that don't know. That's
Yep.
cool. How do you like the deck?
It's good, man. I think I finally got it down. I've been playing it for, well, about a year and a half. Pretty much as long as it's been out. And it fluctuated with the meta. Of course, Necros came out, and that's the biggest competitor. But I don't know, I just like BAs because it's really toolboxy, and you can put in a lot of different cards, you can throw off a lot of different strategies, and it doesn't lose to floodgates, except Shadow Imprisoning. That's the only floodgate it loses to. So.
Cool, man. How are you preparing yourself for this next regional?
Well, basically, this deck, I tweaked it. I'm running anyone who's seen YCS Toronto, which just happened last weekend or something. They were running 3 Travelers, 2 Fire Lakes, 3 Backjacks. Pretty much, I made that deck. I'm not saying anyone's copying. I'm not being a prideful jerk, but
he thinks that they might have saw it on DN because he was playing a lot.
And I had 100+ people watching me a lot of times, and I was schooling fools. It was crazy.
Yeah. Man, Alan, what happened to your area, man? The neighborhood. What happened to the game in Spokane?
Yeah, it's evaporating. People are just leaving. Kind of sucks. Well, Team O, we dominated the area for so long, and everyone's kind of moving on, doing their own thing.
Yeah, he's also a member of Team Overload. For y'all that don't know, if you're watching this for the first time, you can watch his OTS video. It's on my channel, the Bluesian one.
Yeah, it's old.
So, yeah, that's cool, man.
But as soon as I top, man, you post that regional video. Right?
Yep, we're gonna get that regional video next. Yep, regionals is this coming Saturday, I believe, or is it the next one?
It's the next one, so the 11th or 12th.
Yeah, the next one. So the next weekend after this one is regionals in Spokane. It's gonna be at the comic book shop for y'all that don't know. If y'all want to go and try to check it out. But yeah, the state of the game has definitely slowed down where we are. Tournaments are anywhere from 6 to 12 people at the most.
Yes.
From what I heard, sometimes you'll get a good day and might get 20, but I guess it's when everybody's not bored of doing anything. So
right.
Yeah, it's sad, man. How's your team doing nowadays? Including myself, but
oh, I still talk to the teammates when I can, but a lot of them are they're not playing anymore. They're kind of doing other things. I don't know if they just lost interest or just not into it anymore. Well, it kind of sucks having an area which doesn't have a lot of player base.
Yeah, I think if we were in Seattle, we would have held up strong for a long time, but can't do nothing about that. Yeah. Shout out to my boys in Yakima, no doubt. Love y'all.
Oh yeah.
The next question I wanted to ask was with Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of on the fence with the whole ban list whenever they feel like it and things like that. How does that make you feel about Konami?
Dude, that's fucked up. And the reason why I say that is you can invest in a deck, like the top tier deck, be playing it, get ready for regionals. Like I could be ready for regionals, and then the day before regionals they can just, oh, you know what, we're gonna get all your main cards in your deck, so you can't even play it anymore. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Do I have to run out and get a new deck?
You gotta be leery nowadays, man. my hunch is that the ban list will be soon.
Yeah.
Because I think that, you know, like, I think they're all about product, and they've always been about product.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on them about the whole product?
Well, I think they're releasing the Megatins, which is all re-released. I think all the Klee support's getting re-released, and I think maybe not Necros, but supposedly Dante's getting re-released, so you can build the BAs cheaper and play it. Then they're gonna ban it. So, and I think the tins come out in this month or next month.
Can't forget that infamous gold Crush card that came out, and then they fucking nuked Crush.
Right?
Yeah,
like
that was crazy. Like,
after.
no, it was like a few weeks after.
Was it? Oh,
yeah, it was gross. Nastiness, man.
And they charge like $500 or $300 for a copy, and then, well, it's fucking bad.
Yeah, but the game was different back then, and it was awesome. So
I don't know, and just the thing with Konami, I mean, they've never really supported players, like helping players out, like giving them special prizes, special awards, new packs, cheaper rarities. Well, they do cheaper rarities, but you know what I'm saying. It's like they don't help. You go to regional just to get a mat, and that's it. Like, you don't get any packs, you don't get any prize support, you don't get any. If we had alternate arts of cards, you know, rare cards you could get from regionals or something, you know, everyone in attendance got something like an alternate art card or something. That'd be something really cool that might actually stimulate the player base. But
it's true, man. I asked a friend of mine named Lon if he was gonna go to regionals, and that dude is like solely dedicated to his zombie deck, and he was like, he's not going. And I was like, how come? He's like I don't want to show up to regionals and only 40 people go. And you know, that might not be the case because, you know, we get Seattle to come and all that, but I can understand his thought process on it. It's possible, you know.
Yeah. Well, and he likes to play one certain deck. That's kind of closed-minded a little bit. You have to be, you know, open to play a lot of different decks, but you know, he loves zombies, and he'll probably always love it.
Yeah.
And then it's too bad they don't give it support or allow it to do something.
Yeah, like, and that's what I love about Magic and all these other games is, you just get tons of support. Like, no matter what, they don't try to nuke every damn deck out there. They let everything play, and they bring out more support for it. And I don't know why Konami doesn't do that. Yeah. Why they think that it's gonna be too broken to make 6 more BAs or 4 or 5 more Shaddolls or 4 or 5 more wind-up monsters or samurai monsters.
Right,
like,
something.
just, or what are you gonna do? You're gonna come out with 10 million architects by the year fucking 2035? Like,
right.
what?
Yeah.
It's too ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
You see yourself continuing this game in the future, or?
I don't know. Maybe. If I get this regional top, I don't know. We'll see how the state of the game goes. I like Yugs a lot, but I've been playing with Magic. That's fun too. I don't know. I've been getting up store credit at the comic book shop. I keep taking first and second, splitting prizes and shit with my teammate. So I don't know. I might take that store credit and invest in like Magic cards.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Alan he'd be good at it because Yu-Gi-Oh! Any card game in the world is all about just making your opponent do something they shouldn't. And I know that sounds crazy, but you can literally play against your opponent and like play their turns for them.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how card games are. It just you put them in circumstances and they have to do it. You know, it's like it's just a part of the game. You gotta learn how to do this type of stuff.
And yeah, it was ridiculous. I was playing a Necros player on a Sunday, and I had skill drain up. I was using the Traveler Fire Lake Dante loop, where you keep adding them back. I had a Karma Cut set with a card in hand, and I had an Engineer with a Farfa under him. So I had like 5 levels of disruption. There's no way you could have got out of that at all. And that's like a badass feeling, where you're just like, yeah, I have the game, dude. You can't do anything. That's cool.
For real. Oh, there's not very much time left, but what would you tell the future of Yu-Gi-Oh players out there if they should invest or should they start looking at other options?
I don't know. Don't invest in Yugs. I would invest in another game, because who knows, they could ban a really expensive card and it could be worth shit the next day. There's no investment.
That's the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! The value of cards just potentially drop like a sack of potatoes in like an instant. That's the problem.
Yeah, because I have 3 Dantes. I think they run like still like $50 to $60, but you know, if they release the Mega 10, it's released that Dante's in it, you could drop down to like 20, 30 bucks, you know. Yep. Already I lost half my investment.
Yep.
And it's just like, okay, that fucking sucks. But I want to play the deck, but if they're going to screw me over like that, it's not good to invest in.
Last question, man.
Yep, alright.
Could you see yourself quitting this game if they hit your deck like
right
before some
regional.
kind of a major event?
Yeah, definitely. Fuck you guys. Can't play my deck anymore? Yeah, I'd be pissed.
What do you want to say to Konami, man?
Alright,
Final statement.
Konami, get your shit together, guys. You need to maybe take some lessons from Magic, I don't know.
Take lessons from Force of Will.
They have Force of Will even. You know, helping players out. You know, doing things for the players. Don't always think about the dollar sign, because eventually that's going to make players not want to play. If you're always concerned about profit and not giving anything back. So,
for real.
You have to be willing to do that.
It's about give and take, man. Not just take.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Puerto Rican Face Mendoza here with the special interview with Alan. Appreciate it, Alan. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Team Overload forever, no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Much love. Puerto Rican Face Mendoza out the building. Peace.